Yeah, I thought it was really interesting hearing Kyle talk yesterday about the crowd noise in Seattle on a Thursday night game. I also thought it was interesting hearing from Deebo Samuel, the wide receiver for the 49ers. Deebo, take a whack at this conversation topic, will you?
We know it's going to be loud, but no stadium is as loud as ours. But at the end of the day, they're at home, NFC Championship. They're going to be all riled up. And, it don't really too much. We don't really too much feed into all that. We put the pads on and just go to work.
That's a challenge for the Eagles fans. It's not going to be louder than our place in Santa Clara where they serve wine. I'll tell you what, that's a challenge to the Eagles fans. And I remember after the Minneapolis Miracle, the Vikings had so much momentum, so much steam. It was like, this is a team of destiny. The Super Bowl's in Minnesota, everything. And then they walked into Philadelphia.
Bye-bye.
And they had another thing coming.
Good
and
night.
I think that is what I would look to as that crowd is different. The Eagles crowd is different. Take a look at this Vikings-Eagles NFC Championship game highlights. If you remember, they get out early and Kyle Rudolph, who we love, scores an early touchdown, but then it's all she wrote. Eagles come rolling all the way back, and it's one of the biggest blowouts in NFC Championship history, and the fans just got going and going and going. To me, how do you stop the Purdy stuff? Well, you get a little score early, you get a turnover early, and then that link does exactly what it did Saturday night against the Giants, what it did to Case Keenum and these Vikings. Jeez. It becomes a locomotive, and it becomes contagious, and it becomes just an absolute war to even hear a play call and make a big play and get things going. I think the huge thing for the Eagles is to get an early turnover, to get an early score, and make Purdy not only beat the Philadelphia defense, but for Purdy to beat the Philadelphia crowd. We've seen good teams come into Philly and get the doors blown off them in recent years. The crowd is legit, that energy is legit, and for me, to get Brock Purdy off his spot, the Eagles have to get that early turnover and then rely on everyone upstairs in the 400 seats.
I think the flip side of that is the Niners get an early touchdown. Look,
silence those things.
I was in Buffalo last week. It was the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. The snowfall, the Eric Moulds on the microphone, place is going crazy. Touchdown, 3 and out, touchdown, 3 and out, goodbye. It goes quick. That crowd gets quiet.
Yeah, I'm with both of you guys' combined answers. You talked about getting a turnover quick. My thing is, if you're the Philadelphia Eagles, score fast. To your point, for Buffalo, they're in that game, and next thing you know, they're down 14-0, and it's just like, what in the hell just smacked us? We don't even know which way to turn. And Kyle Shanahan said it. I've played in Seattle. That stadium is loud. That environment. Seattle at that point was playing for a lot. It's prime time. It was Thursday night football. Purdy has experience in atmosphere. Yes, I know. This is the playoffs. This is the conference championship. The energy in that stadium is going to be ticked up a little bit than what transpired in Seattle. But loud is loud. He's been in that moment. If you want to put the pressure on him, Philadelphia, go out there, Jalen Hurts, throw a few touchdown passes to your wide receivers early in that game. Let Brock Purdy have to take the field being down 14-0 in the first quarter. That is going to apply pressure to him as a young quarterback, because now you're not playing comfortably with a lead, or maybe it's just a 3-point game and it's back and forth. Hey, just take care of the football. No. Now you have to go out there and try to will your team back while you're watching Jalen Hurts and you're sitting on the bench and he's throwing a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. He throws one to Devontae Smith. And now you're going out there and you're just like, guys, all right, we got to get something going. We got to figure out a way to crack this defense. That is what's going to put pressure, to me, on Brock Purdy, and now force the young quarterback out of his comfort zone. Because we watched this past week, Dallas played good defense, but they weren't able to do anything on offense. So it was still a controllable game, one where it's like, hey, we're just going to stick to the game plan and do what we practice all week. You go down, it changes.
Your point is, like, Seattle's loud. It's loud as loud. Seattle was played on Amazon with about 6 million people watching on a Thursday night before the Niners really caught heat with Purdy. This is the NFC Championship game with the entire world watching. Now, I know Purdy hasn't shown any. You don't think there's any bit different when you're talking about just crowd and element and atmosphere?
Crowd, element, atmosphere, totally different from, like, who's watching. Like, if I'm in the game and there's TV, like, the cameras are the same. There's the same amount of cameras hitting us from every single angle. Who's at home watching during the game? If I'm playing, I have no idea. I don't even know that mom is up there screaming for me because I can't hear her amongst all the 60, 70,000 people in the stadium. I do think, obviously, there's more pressure in this game because it means more. But as far as atmosphere, like, the fans in Seattle at that game were going nuts, too. They had so much to play for, trying to get their team in the playoffs as well. It's not going to be exactly the same. But he's experienced it, to what Shanahan said. If he's never gone on the road and played in a hostile environment, now it's like, wow, he has no idea what he's walking into.
when you have that conversation about loudest stadiums, it's always Seattle and Kansas City.
Always
kinda
those
in
two.
there. You don't hear Philadelphia.
Rowdiest might be Philly.
Rowdiest, scariest, but never loudest. We'll see how they show up. As far as Purdy goes, these teams have been trying everything. Even Dallas defended him well, but they didn't get him to make the huge mistake.
Yep.
So they've tried blitzing him. They'll drop 7. They'll drop 8. They've tried baiting him. They've tried everything. Has anybody tried just going up to him and telling him, "You suck, we're going to crush you, boy"? Like, is that happened? Has anybody told him that? Because there's somebody on the Eagles who will do that, and his name is Brandon Graham.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw how he started that Giants game, but he was turned up to about 1,000 out of 10. This is what might be awaiting Brock Purdy. Roll BG.
Woo! There they go. There they go. Oh yeah, boy. We running right at you now, Sam. We right at you. And you know to run this way. Hey, I'm on that throwing arm all day, Yeah. We running right at you now, Sam. You look like you tired from this week. I hope you try to chip, boy. You gonna hurt yourself. You know I gotta mess with you, boy. Yeah, boy. Hey, didn't I tell you I was gonna get you, Hey, good stuff, boy. Good stuff, boy.
Crazy, right? How about that?
I'm
Love
obsessed.
Hey, 8, I'm on that throwing arm all day. 26, I hope you try to chip. And then Dexter Lawrence, we're coming to you, we're coming to you, we're coming to you. Is that Brandon Graham to Brock Purdy? We're on your throwing arm all day. What do you got? I mean, I would try that because the Niners are up for it, and they got guys who will have his back for sure. But rattle this guy because no defensive scheme, no nothing has done it. He is a cyborg.
He is.
This guy is from Westworld. The fly lands on his eyeball and he doesn't blink. Maybe during the pregame, maybe during stretch lines, BG goes over, has a little conversation with Brock Purdy. Maybe there's a little dust up, and maybe Trent's got to come over and Kittle's got to come over. I would try that. Mess with this guy. He's about 20 minutes old, Brandon. You've been in this league a long time. You're a Super Bowl champion. Watch the pregame.
like this.
That's how you do it, man.
good.
I'm on that throwing arm all day. It's scary.
The cackling on the back end of that, I think, was the most frightening part of that. He turned around and was like, "This is fun for me."
After the coin toss, he knew.
McCaffrey, I hope you try to chip.
Yeah, I hope you try.
to chip.
I hope you try. Not only BG, Kyle, but there are 4 guys who, to Peter's point last hour, they're smiling in these pictures maybe, in these headshots that we're going to show. But, God, when they're out there, terrifying. Look at these guys. Hassan Reddick, BG, Javon Hargrave, and Josh Sweat. That's 49 sacks on the screen, gentlemen, from this season, from the regular season alone. 49 times. They took down a quarterback, and they probably stared at him, even just for a beat. There is nothing louder, I think, than one of those guys standing over you and screaming at you. And I know you can't do it for long, but even if it's just for a second, the stadium might be loud, but one of those 4 guys coming at you like a locomotive, taking you down. Maybe if your heels are on the 2-yard line, maybe if you're so lucky that you get a safety out of it, there is nothing, I think, more frightening than Brock Purdy shaking his head, getting up, his chin straps off, shaking his head, and he's like, God, now my punter's got to come out of the back of the end zone. He's got a short punt. That can flip a game real quick, I think. Those 4 guys are scary. They've been scary. They will be scary.
I think one of the most interesting examinations of Purdy we'll get is if the Eagles go up 14-0. Like if they go up and they're rolling. You know, the Bills lost to the Bengals. They'd never been down like that all year.
Yeah.
All their losses, 3 losses by like a combined 5 points.
Yeah.
They were never down 14-0, and they never really woke up. If they get down, what's Purdy got? I can't wait.